What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of IVG Plays. I'm Nash. I'm going to be playing some Ghost of Tsushima, and joining me today is Sam, aka 100% Sam.
What's up, guys?
What's up, man? What's up? How's it going, bro? Are you seeing this
It's
game? It
good,
looks,
man. It's good. I actually watched your the opening the launch day stream,
yeah.
and I can already tell that you kind of customized him a bit since
I
then.
did, yeah, I did. So,
Yeah.
I mean, this while I walk around, what I'm gonna do is while we kind of talk, just so I don't stand around, I'm gonna call my horse. Oops, sorry, that's the photo mode. I'm gonna call my horse, and we're just gonna go for a ride now. So yeah, so I have customized my character. What happens is every set of armor you get in this game gives you a different level of uh, a customization, as in it customizes the way you can use it. So some are good for like stealthing, some are good for fighting, and so on and so forth. So this is the
Nice.
Ronin armor. I think it's good for stealth. So what I do is I use this when I plan to kind of stealth around. Oh, okay. We're beefing with
So
some
it's not
wildlife
as
now.
it's not as bulky as the other. I'm guessing the combat armor. I'm
Ooh,
guessing.
got that bit. Yeah, it's not. It's not. And it allows you to sneak better. So I'll show you one of the cool things that this armor does. Yeah, let me just pick up the dead pig. Make some decor. Okay. So I'm going in to say shrubs because I want to hide. Okay. So what this armor does is as soon as I get out of it, it allows me to stay crouched, and it's tougher for me to kind of be detected by enemies. So it allows me to be stealthier, even like stealthier than I would say with my normal fighting armor, which would be this one.
But I'm guessing that he takes more damage with this, right?
No, there's nothing like that. You in fact this attire actually gives me a 15% increase to melee damage. So yeah, but they both have pros and cons. Like so, this is the so I've pulled up the screen where you can see like the different kind of armor. I've only got three sets so far because I think I'm only like maybe 8 hours within the game. So this is the armor that you kind of start the game with, which you may have seen in the opening stream. It's your broken samurai armor. Post that,
Yeah.
you get like this. So this is the Ronin armor that I was telling you about. I even have something called Travel's Attire, which is really great because it starts vibrating your controller when you're near collectibles. Very good for people who want to like find collectible items
Nice.
throughout the game world. And generally for fighting and beefing, I have this little bulky samurai clan attire, which I have further customized by adding dice to it. I think you've seen this in one of the trailers
Yeah,
where
yeah,
you
yeah.
essentially have flowers, and then you can customize the crap out of your guy.
Yeah. So I was wondering about the one the stealth armor you're wearing now. It's gray, so I was wondering if you can maybe
Yeah,
change the color of it.
I actually changed the color. I'm not sure. I think I changed the color, and I'll quickly show you some of the new weapons I've actually got since yesterday, or since the first day I streamed. Right. So now I have I've unlocked different stances. You can see I have three stances right now: stone, wind, and water. Okay. Now each stance is what you call. Each stance is effective against different enemies. So one is better against the shield guy, one stance is better against a spear guy, and it's great if you can kind of move all this around in the heat of the battle. Sometimes it gets a little complicated, but yeah, it's something that you can do. And you even have something. I have this longbow now with me. So there's an arrow, there's a half bow, I mean long bow, half bow, and there's something called a bomb. I can just so you see this? It's a nail, boom. I can smack people with that. So I thought today we can just like maybe mess around, check out the open world. I'll drop the map. As you can see
Yeah.
now, I have a lot more icons than I did before. So there's a trading post along the way. It's not really part of a quest, but you know what? We can try and like fuck around, maybe kill some shit there. You know what I like? Oh, I think there's some people beefing here with a bear. Dude, bears are like really deadly here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like they like one or two shot you. So I'm gonna try and like kill this guy as much as I can. Oh, and I found this dude. Alright, what's up, bro? So yeah, and bears drop this thing called predator hides, which are used to upgrade certain armor parts as well. So you can do that. You know, in a way, this game is a lot like Far Cry. Do you remember like the newer Far Cries? Like you get different animal skins, you can upgrade yourself. Like you can hold more ammo, you can hold more
Right,
bombs, you can
right.
hold more like spears and all. It's fairly standard open world stuff.
So,
Okay.
are you like in the middle of some missions right now? Or you just mostly exploring the game world?
So I'm actually doing a little bit of both, to be honest. Like I explore, I mean I'm playing this game very organically because as you've seen the game doesn't have a lot of clutter. There aren't too many icons coming at you from all sides. I kind of
Yeah,
see what comes my way and I go for it. By the
I
way,
love that.
this game even has something like a Batman kind of mode where you can like where I do this thing and I can look at my enemies through objects. It's like a
Ah,
X-ray kind of vision, so I can see where they are and I can plan my attack better.
nice.
So I think I'll try and stealth this output. Okay.
The game also has like quite a few RPG elements, right? For like upgrade,
Oh
like
yeah, for
skills
sure.
and
Let
stuff
me
like
just
that.
try and take this output quietly, and then
Yeah.
maybe I kind of show them to you. Oh fuck! I think I'm gonna get made. I think I'm gonna get made. I think I'm gonna get made. No, just a second.
What are you saying?
So this is the boss I'm kind of beefing with right now, and I have these thing called sticky bombs. So when he comes running to me, I tag him with it,
Nice.
and there you go, leader dead. So you remember once again like the outposts and all that stuff you have in Far Cry?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So what happens once you take over this trading post or something? Do you get?
This outpost, nothing. So it basically taking this outpost unlocks fast travel points for me throughout the game world, and it
Okay.
allows me to work towards different stances. So I'll show you that interface right here. If you see this thing, where the hell are my stances gone, man? Uh, yeah, stances. Okay. So I have one, two, three. So I have three stances unlocked. And like I told you, each one is effective against different kinds of enemies, swordsman, spear, all that kind of stuff.
Right.
And as you kill generals and as you take over the outpost, it actually counts towards learning a new stance. So then you have like you're pretty much effective against almost all the people you're playing against. And
Nice.
uh, and the RPG elements you were asking me about come over here of sorts. So there are two skill trees that you'll kind of put money and points into. One is your samurai skill tree, which is where you fight people like one on one. So you learn how to parry well, you can learn how to like, hit people and basically fight face to face. And the second skill tree is where you have something called a ghost skill tree, where you learn how to stealth better, like you do in
Right.
Assassin's Creed. And
Nice.
yeah, I mean the game has a lot of like experimentation, like you can stick people with grenades, you can throw like these knives at them to stagger them, you can do something. I'll show this to you. You can chain assassinate like three guys from above, so kind of take them out really quietly. And yeah, it's a lot of fun, man. Like I'm enjoying the game, but the game does have a few like glitches here and there. Like I've faced quite a few camera issues as well. Like the camera just suddenly spazzes. And one of the things
Right.
I don't like is the game doesn't have a lock-on system for its combat.
Ah.
So, when you get flanked by a lot
If you
of
have like
people,
three, four, yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
I get
sometimes
you.
it gets a little tough to manage. I mean, it won't be tough for guys who are. Oh shit! I kind of went out from here. Okay. It won't be tough for guys maybe who are well versed with like from soft games and all that stuff. But I mean, I don't play that kind of shit, dude. And this game has a challenge even on normal. Like these three guys who I killed from a distance. If I was not careful, just these grunts could kill me, let alone a boss. It's quite challenging on normal also.
Yeah.
I'm just exploring the hut, see if there are any collectibles here, but I can come back to that later. And yeah, I think we killed everyone. Yeah, I got this thing, sticky bomb from him. Yeah, okay, we're done here. So this was just like a random outpost kind of thing. So the game has these really cool mechanics, like you have fox dens all over the game world. Just try and find one. I'm gonna show you what a fox den looks like. Basically, like that cute little fox kind of creature. He'll show you to a shrine. The shrine will allow you to get a charm, and that charm can then so charms are basically give you passive bonuses, like you earn health on a successful parry, or you can carry more raw materials and stuff like that. I'll show you the
Right.
charm screen on my gear. So here, when you go on your gear, you have these kind of charms. So these are my equipped charms. um, you can find some of them through platforming in one of these shrines, which are a little tough to get to, or even these side quests will give you certain charms. Like mine has, knocking and reload speeds of my bows are a little faster. I'm reducing, enemy damage when I'm at 50% health and stuff like that.
Sure.
It's quite customizable.
Why don't
Now,
you like just like explore a bit? You can
that's what
check
I'm
out
doing right
the
now. I'm gonna.
because like I've been like people have been posting screenshots on the IVG forums and
So I'm in a
it's
standoff
mad.
right now. I'm at these dudes. I'm gonna try and stand off them successfully. So now I have this ability that allows me to put up two standoffs. And slow-mo kill. Boom. Boom. Done.
So the thing here is that you have to let go of triangle at the right time. Is that it?
So what happens is, check this dude out. He's like, don't kill me, bro. Sorry. Dead. Yeah, he's dead. So yeah, so you challenge people to a standoff. What will happen is, and you'll get locked into a stance, right? And you have to keep your triangle press, and you have to press it at the very last minute when the guy is coming to attack you.
Press it or you mean release it?
I mean, I release it. Sorry, I release it.
Ah,
If I release it
okay.
earlier, he'll actually do a lot of damage on me, and I'll end up like in a really bad position. So it's like a high risk reward kind of thing. It's easy to get into, but there have been times where I've kind of fucked up, and then I've died because I was surrounded by like five guys, and they just like ganked me really far. So I'm just gonna ride around now, dude. I'm just gonna ride around, let you take in the sights and the sound. Because let me tell you this: while Last of Us was great looking in its own way, it was like really gritty and oppressive. But this is just
Yeah.
like a painting come to life. Like I'm just cruising around the game world. I must have taken like I'm not even playing, dude. I must have taken like 100 screenshots today. Something I've not done in like a whole year. Because
Yeah.
every
No,
few because
actually, IGN put out a video where basically they compared what the game looked like a couple of years ago versus what it looks like now.
sweet
And they've actually the game used to be a lot more like realistic looking and all that, but I think they've really gone with the
the
with the
yeah,
with the paint color style
for
and
sure.
the more artistic look, which I think the payoff is much better.
Definitely. Now I think I was roaming around and a patrol just kind of crept up to me. I'm gonna try and
Ah,
outrun them. Because I would just want to kind of explore right now, show you this stuff, Because it's very easy to kind of get lost in the game world because something or another will grab your attention and, you kind of get distracted. Like, see, there are patrols.
also you don't see enemies coming on the mini maps to like
Yeah,
give you a
exactly.
warning or something. So tell me about this wind thing. Does the wind come only when you have a waypoint selected and is to
Yes,
guiding you there
yes, yes,
randomly?
yes. So
Okay.
I'll give you an example. Like right now, I'm not sure. Okay, you see this. I don't have any waypoint selected. So if I scroll up on the touchpad, there's a red kind of icon. Means like the game has nowhere to kind of direct me to. But once I have a
Sure.
waypoint selected, then the wind will kind of do it. So I just showed, just so you can see how like
No, I saw it. I saw it. I saw
you've
it when
seen
you
how it
enabled the
looks. Right? It
waypoint
looks
last time.
beautiful.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, there's a guy on a horse. Yeah, there's. I've tried to get like a double assassination. Let me see if I can get a triple assassination. It's too far. Fuck. Double assassination. Okay, so it's chain assassination. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. So I unlocked this thing last night. It's. Well, I gotta help this chick here. So I unlocked this thing last night called the Heavenly Strike, and it's like this really great power move which you just saw me do right
My
now.
lord,
Um,
the
you
mongoose
stagger a
attacked the
guy,
Ogawa
and you can clean lop
Been
a
there years
limb
ago.
off. You can lop the. I've not
Some
managed to take his head
misunderstanding
off
going
yet,
on
but I can
somewhere
chop
else.
his hand off.
What if
His
the
dueling
mongols
hand
learn
off.
our
It's pretty
combat
sick.
techniques?
More than a few weeks to do that. Stop them before then.
Dude, this game is insane.
It is, right? I mean, it's just so good, man. Like I know it's gonna sound like I'm gonna sound like redundant, like oh my god, it's so pretty, but dude, like every time I play this game, I come back from a break and I play this game for a few minutes. I'm just like, ah, so pretty.
Dude, I was thinking of getting the game. I remember I still have a 1080p TV, so I'm like,
But dude, I know a lot of people playing it on 1080p regular PSs, like not even pros,
Scotty.
and they're like,
huh,
dude, it looks fucking amazing even on that. And one of the great things Sucker Punch has done is they've really tweaked loading times very well. So
okay.
the game doesn't take a whole lot to load. Let me just see if I can get a shrine or something. Okay, so I have this thing called a question mark. Okay, now this is generally either a shrine or something that'll give me a minor upgrade. And now as soon as I clicked on that, you see organically the wind's kind of guiding me to my location.
Right.
And now I do it, and now the wind picks up more. And you know it's so random, but it just looks so fucking good all the time. Like the whole day and night cycle and everything is just bro, like you gotta play this game soon. Finish
Yeah.
your backlog and then get to this shit. I
Any
think
idea how long is it?
I've
Like
heard
in
it's
terms
around
of
60 hours. I think maybe 40 if you just follow the campaign. Oh, so this is something called a haiku. So you'll actually see this thing. It's pretty cool though. You can compose this haiku, and it gives me a headband. Like, dude, I want to meditate right now. It just looks so good, you know. I'm like, hmm.
yeah.
So I have three options over here. I can choose, and it's like organic. I can just choose whatever goes on in my head. There's no like, it's not a quick time event or something that'll fail if I fuck up.
Calm waters, calm mind. Submerged deep in nature's shade.
There's even like random stuff in the game world. Like you know, you can take a you
Stand.
can take a dip in like a pond of sorts, and your health will increase because now you're like well rested and stuff like that. You know.
Right.
So
Yeah,
it's
but
like
so
random
speaking
stuff
of
like this.
speaking of dip in the water, like someone people are complaining that when you swim, like
Yeah.
there's no like water ripple effects and all that. I think people are like coming off Last of Us 2 and they're expecting
I mean,
perfection.
yeah. I mean, there. Yeah.
But
Okay. I can
see,
see
like
that.
even now you were running on the rocks and it was like clipping was happening. But I'm guessing you can't compare because that was a linear
That's
world.
what I tell people who tell me this, you know, but dude, Last of Us. But I'm like, dude, Last of Us was not an open world game, you know. And
Yeah.
if you need to compare this, you compare this to an Assassin's Creed. And then once you do that, you'll actually see a fair amount of jank in Assassin's Creed, and this is actually much less.
Sure.
Like I haven't faced any game breaking bugs so far. And you know, there are these random villages like you'll come across where someone will give you a quest to say, get a mythic weapon, and that mythic weapon will have you fight against like a boss out of nowhere while there's like lightning coming down. Dude, it's just so fucking awesome, dude. I can't tell you. Like when you're in it, it feels really epic, you know. Like I don't really know what I've come into right now. Something called an old trading post. I don't know if there are people here or not. But no, it's I think this is one of the posts. Oh, sorry, this is the post we kind of took over. So I'll fast travel to one of the settlements. I'll kind of just show you like what the settlement looks like because you know you'll have different vendors over there. You'll have a swordsmith, you'll have an armorer and stuff like that. You can have a look at that.
So how do you come by like story missions? Do you just like chance upon them or are they marked on the map?
So story missions are generally marked with you know with like goldenish icons. Like here, like this Jin's journey, the one I've highlighted over. That's a story mission. because
Sure.
right now that's my path. But all these, the ones that are not marked with a golden tinge, the black and white ones, they are side quests. And as you can see, they'll give you random stuff like four leather, which is a quite a rare resource, you know. So it'll give you that, it'll give you a melee charm, it'll give you random stuff like that. This one gives you a minor stealth charm, and every quest gives you a slightly different reward. So depends on your playstyle. So if you're more of a stealthy player, then you would probably go for this quest first, you know, because it helps you
Sure.
stealth better. Whereas so one of the mythic quests I was telling you about is this. Like these involve a boss fight for sure at the end, and they involve a fair amount of platforming. But then the rewards are like really good. Like
Okay.
like the longbow I got, and it fires explosive bolts, so it can actually like land on a person, and if he's got people around him, boom, just blow all of them up. So it's well worth the reward. So
But
now here,
stealth is not like an option in all scenarios, right? Like there are some times when you will when you have when combat is like forced on you, you have to
yeah, that's
get it.
that's that's like it's fairly linear, right? Like if like you'll have a guy and he'll suddenly ambush you, a bunch of dudes will ambush you. You can't stealth that shit out. Like the last mission I played, I'm not gonna go into specifics because it's a little spoilery. But like the last mission I played had it was like a horde mode, dude. Like I had to protect a certain area, and like I would say a
Okay.
good 10, 15 people just came at me from all sides. It was really intense.
Okay.
So now what I'm showing you is a trader. A trader. He's got like these random dies and all, so you can customize even how your samurai swords look. Like you know, like a nice white ivory finish, or you have like a sexy black looking thing. Those are with dice. Then you can even customize. I think I can buy hats. I can buy different kind of hats, so I can actually look kind of badass. And there's a lot of like cosmetic customization in this game. You can even
Does the
customize the
game
way
have
your
microtransactions?
no, not at all.
Good.
There's nothing yet. I mean, when you buy the game, you kind of buy the game. Like you have everything that the game has.
Yeah.
So that was a merge. I think I went to the wrong fast travel thing. Sorry, I wanted to take you to the main one. Yeah, the Golden Temple. Okay, cool. And you know, there's one cool thing in this game is as your rank grows, as you become more renowned, enemies start fearing you because
Okay.
of your reputation that precedes them. So in some cases, if you do like that heavy, you know, if you do a heavy attack on an enemy, there is a chance that some of the enemies may just run away from you. Like I had that happen to me. Like an archer he just bolted, dude. He's like fuck this shit, and he ran. It's pretty funny.
Right.
So this is
Nice.
like the hub, like one of the bigger hubs where you have a bunch of different vendors all hold up in one place. And this right
Okay.
here is pretty cool. It's a gift shrine. So right now I've claimed all my gifts, a gift altar. I've claimed all my gifts. But otherwise randomly like, you know, there'll be a cool mask waiting for you with a bunch of materials and stuff like that. It's cool. Every time you rank up, I think a level, you get that thing.
Nice.
And then I'm showing you here, there's a little bit of customization to the
Only need to
swords, you know.
work on your
So you
blade
can go to the
further.
swordsmith. I don't
Don't
think I have the
worry,
resources, yeah.
you don't have what we need to do the work.
But as you can see, like if I was to upgrade my blade, it'll allow me to assassinate enemies faster and even quieter. So these are all like valid upgrades. Then this will allow me to like take down enemies faster, like in fewer hits and stuff like that, you know. So it's definitely worth uh, looking out for resources, keeping an eye out for those kind of things.
Nice.
Over here,
To refine your
we have
armor.
the armorer. Oh, one of the things, it's a very small touch, but I really like it, is in this game, as you upgrade your armor, the whole appearance of the armor changes. So I'll show you what I mean with something that's not very fully upgraded. Traveler's attire. Okay. Okay. So this is my current level of traveler's attire. Okay. And if I upgrade it, you can see the look of like the whole look
Nice.
of the armor kind of
Yeah, yeah,
changes,
yeah.
you know. So it's like these small touches. I really appreciate that shit during my games.
You honor my resolve.
Very cool.
I
You know,
would say,
one thing I saw before this, like when you were coming down to this dude, and you jumped from a height, right?
yeah,
Like the animation ended mid air, and then you just like fell in that same like you know what I mean? Like
yeah,
it
yeah, yeah,
it
yeah,
like he didn't have a very smooth landing. Like he just the animation ended halfway, and then he just kind of fell. So
yeah. I mean that.
I think the animations I found even in your previous video, I think that's one area they could have probably put a little bit more work into.
I agree, but you know, to me, it's not really a whole. Like Like dude, I love Last of Us. I played Last of Us, and I keep saying this a lot that game has kind of spoiled other games for me. But
Yeah.
I realize, dude, every game doesn't have the resources and maybe the time or the expertise that Naughty Dog has. And just because it's a
I think also
PlayStation game,
because I think also because I'm watching it rather than playing it, I'm noticing
exactly,
it more.
exactly. One thing I really like is the what you call the photo feature. Like, dude, it is extensive as hell. Like, it's so easy for me to kind of gallop right here, jump up, and boom, I just lock myself into a frame here. Like, you saw that like that was really easy. And now I have all these options at my disposal. I just hide this, and boom, I got my screenshot material right here.
Very cool.
Like, they've
Yeah,
really
I
done
actually
a
read
lot
a
of.
lot about this.
Dude, and I'm not even that. I'm not even forget that. I'm not like creative at all. But guys in fact, a lot of guys on the forums also who like really creative with the shit. And dude, some of the
Yeah.
screenshots they've taken, it's like wallpaper level.
Yeah.
It's like
But even
wallpaper
in
level.
motion, even in motion, it's like a painting. This game,
It is,
the
man. It
daytime,
is, and
yeah.
like,
The foliage and all also is really nicely done.
and I don't know if you can make out the what do you call if people can make out the FPS in my stream, but so far it stayed consistent. Oh fuck, there's another bear, dude. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Gotta get the dude fast before he comes for me. So yeah, the
Are
frame rate
the
doesn't tank.
animals and all the animals and all are like it changes from night to day, or is it like
No, there's
they
a
all keep the
standard
same?
amount of predators roaming around. So you have like a bear, and you have wild boars, and you have like these like dogs, mainly attack dogs with like enemies. And otherwise, you have like these foxes who are not harmful, and they'll guide you to stuff. I think I've taken out most of the fox dens here, but I think there's one undiscovered location. Let's see, it could be a fox. Then you can have a look at it. And then there are birds that guide you to those haiku things that I just did. I'm guessing there could be more. I'm not sure, but I've not seen it. I don't know if you can make out, but there's like subtle traces of the wind kind of guiding me to my location
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
And when there's a lot more foliage, it's a lot more prominent. Oh
Are
shit.
you
Okay.
cowards?
yeah. Have you explored the whole game world already, or is it really big?
One sec. Sorry. I'm gonna fuck up this thing, as you can see. You see, like it takes a bad hit, and then these guys just gank you very fast. Yeah. Okay. Got it, dude. Fine. Gonna make me change. I don't think I have that. So I have a fire arrow now. Oops. I'm trying to light them all up together. And now this guy is with a shield, so I'm gonna quickly change my stance. Break his. Ooh, bigger hits hard, dude. Just heal up a little bit and burn him up. Bah, bitch. Good shot. So once you get a hang of the combat, I'm still working to kind of get it, to be honest with you. Like, it feels mad satisfying, dude.
Nice.
Like you saw, like it wasn't perfect. Like I fucked up a little bit here and there, but once you actually get into it, encounters
Yeah,
are
but
like
I imagine
intense.
when that once it flows like properly, once you get the hang of it and you flow through it, then I can imagine it'll look really cool.
And yeah, and also it's night, so it's not looking as baller as it could have looked. Oh, and this is another thing you see here. These are singing crickets. So if I pick these up, these allow me to learn newer songs on my flute. Like I said, it's something very random, but it's cool, man. I
Yeah,
appreciate these kind of
yeah,
quirky things. You know what this game
yeah.
gives me mad vibes of though, dude? Like, have you played Sleeping Dogs?
Of course, dude. I was just gonna say
So
that.
it's like everything about this game gives me the vibes, like like meaningful collectibles, quaint little
Yeah,
things you can do. It's not like a collectathon like fucking Assassin's Creed. It's not like GTA in that way. And there's a lot of
yeah.
downtime for you to kind of just chill, reflect, and enjoy stuff. I love it. I would recommend the shit out of this game, dude. Like minor bugs and all also included. Okay, I'll show you. Let me see if I can. I think we can do some maybe stealth again. Yeah. So the so the AI is not super smart. As you can see, I broke line of sight, and they kind of lost track of where I was.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can show you. I think I have a sticky bomb here. Let me see if I can use this on them.
What's he waiting for?
Done. Oh, and he's still moving around. So I'm just trying to show you different things. Like this is not normally how I would play. I play the game quite stealthy. Uh, I just kind of show this to you just to show you like the different tools at my disposal, the kind of stuff like like the way I deal with brutes. I'm sure other guys have different strategies. Like I know a bunch of guys who are very good at parrying attacks. I'm not good, so I just straight up do this double roll kind of dodge away from them,
Right.
and then I use my arsenal and whatever works. So the game has that level of customization as well. I think we've strayed really far from our objective. Once again, dude, it's night, so you can't really see this, but just look how awesome this place looks. Let me just get the phone. Just look how pretty everything looks, man. So I think I've
Fuck,
reached my
it really
objective
does.
though. Um,
So sorry, it says it tells you like how many meters
yeah,
away
you
you
can
are.
see I'm like 40 meters away, 30 meters away.
Yeah.
I'm closing in. Uh, not sure though where the fuck I'm supposed to be. I think it's above me. Yeah, I think it's above me, dude. By the way. So by the way, this game has like very basic bare bones platforming also, which you may just see a little bit here. Let me just get up. So you'll have these like slight ledges that you can climb. And I'll show you if I see them. They kind of they denoted really well, so you can climb these. So if you see these, you can generally assume that there's something up on top there. Okay.
Right.
Oh, this is a shrine. So this is one of the shrines I was telling you about. I think I should be able to go and attempt this shrine. So this is a shrine that may have platforming on it. Fuck, I don't think I can get up here, dude, right now. Anyway, let's just see. So, oh yeah, I think I need to go up from here. You see this? There's this ramp here that I need to make. I go up from the other. So finding out how to climb the shrine is like a puzzle in itself.
Right.
Like in some cases, it's not very easy to kind of just gain access to that shrine. So I got to figure out how to scale the nearby mountain and hop over there and stuff like that. I don't know if that's kind of your scene, these kind of games, but
No, no,
I
for
would.
sure, dude. In fact, the more I see it, the more I want to play it, like, and not wait.
Yeah, for
Because the
sure.
one thing I don't like in open world games is that
The
the
bloat.
games are kind of not the bloat, but the fact that they bombard you with so many things to do.
Dude,
Uh,
just look at this. The sun has risen, and just look at this view, man.
oh fuck! Wow.
I know, right? It's just like I feel. Oh, I think I found the location. Come, I'll show you some platforming also now. So this is one of the many random shrines in the game world that you'll have access to. Some, once again, I'm not going to spoil. Some have certain mechanics, so you'll need very specific gear to kind of go to those shrines. Okay, I fucked up, and I'm dead. Oh, you saw that death animation?
Yeah.
That was like quite janky, and I fucked up that jump. He just like fell like randomly, like hello.
Yeah.
So these tennis ball thingies are basically resolve. I can choose to use one of the resolve balls to kind of heal my health, as you just saw me do.
Okay.
Okay, I should have
And
jumped there.
how's the checkpoint system? Is it
Very,
like
very lenient, dude. It's very lenient. You saw I just spawned at the bottom there. I didn't have to come back all the way from my last save. And now I'm doing like a little bit of Uncharted kind of platforming here. So where the fuck do you think I should go, man? Oh no. So in some case, here you go. So in some cases where there are areas where you're not supposed to go, he'll do like this really stupid looking animation where he just kind of looks like he's
Yeah,
getting stuck,
yeah,
you know? Probably
yeah,
saw me
yeah,
do that. Oh man. Like normally if I wasn't like talking to you right now, I'll be taking like 40, 50 screenshots over here. Dude, just look at this, man. It's like
yeah.
screensaver material,
Crazy,
wallpaper material.
crazy.
Anyway, so yeah.
Why don't you take one, in fact?
Okay. Let me go get this thing. Take a screen. Dude, every 2 seconds I'm gonna have an opportunity to do that. Yeah, this is a little dangerous. I'm gonna be a little careful up here. Okay, I'll take a. Ah. So I think I can. You can see it from here. Let me just get a little higher. Then you just have to climb the mountain to its highest. This is another haiku thing, which I think I'll get once I get this. I'm only scared I'm not gonna make this jump for sure. No glitch out, dude. This is not the way here. Oh, I gotta go from the other side. I guess we'll figure this out. I'll take this screenshot. Boom. Like this is just again me just like messing around very randomly and then you share it. It's really easy to share screenshots. I mean they've done it really well in this game, man. Okay. Dude, this is like really how I'm getting stressed now, man. Because one slight fuck up from my side, I'm done. But you know the platform is really simplified. Like as soon as he hits a ledge, then you're on it. You're kind of stuck on it. It's not like some of those games where they like watch your balance and all.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
these are the ledges I was telling you about that you can just climb, and
Yeah,
you see these in the game world. You know you
yeah,
can
yeah.
get there. Now see this? This is another screenshot material, dude. Like I can go on about this shit.
Crazy.
And this is still just one shrine that I'm trying to get to, right? There's like so many shrines like this in the game world, and each one offers you certain benefits. Ooh, this is give me this part always gave me like mad Uncharted vibes, man.
Yeah.
And here we're honoring this shrine. Let's see what this shrine gives me. You see these smokestacks there? So basically everything in the game has a certain amount of visual look to it, you know? Like there are thick smokestacks, there are thin smokestacks, there's a white steam stack. Everything has something or another to give you. So for people who don't like to be led from one place to another, this is like the best game you can ever have. And once you finish the shrine, if you don't want to like redo the platforming again, I just descend the shrine and it starts me back to the starting point. So games like super considerate like that.
Nice.
You'll have to see a small loading screen, but boom, I'm back to the start where we were, right here. I think we got a couple of people watching our stream also right now.
I think even the loading times are pretty short.
You saw that, right? Like, dude, it's mad.
Yeah,
I remember like I don't know which game. I don't remember to be honest. Last of Us loading times, but there have been like Red Dead. I was just booting up Red Dead right now,
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
holy
Fuck.
shit, dude, that game has the
It's
most
mad.
insane. So you know, like these kind of patrols are there everywhere. So you can beef with them, you can stealth them, you can like kill them the way you wanna. So I'm not gonna like mess around with them because we've seen that, no. Just maybe go to like
There's no like level issues here, right? Like there's a very high level
no,
patrol
no,
for
no,
the
dude. That
station.
it's not got all that. So it's got very basic RPG system. There's no like, oh, it's level gated. The area is level gated. If an area is gated, it's probably because of the quest. You know, because you haven't
Right.
maybe finished that quest yet or some shit like that. So you know the ledge I was telling you, like this is a different mountain, but as you can see, this mountain also has the ledges. So there's probably something
Right.
at the top, something or another for you to explore, and the game wants you to kind of explore organically, find out like like old school games where before you had like 50 markers to tell you where to go. Like you know it, right?
Yeah.
Because you're playing Assassin's Creed that way, so it's like a different trip
Yeah.
in itself.
Even The Witcher, I think that's one of the games where they use like subtle markers to make you explore, and usually there's a nice side quest that comes out of
Exactly,
that.
exactly. So here also a lot of the side quests are kind of contained. Like there'll be one side quest, but it won't just be like go there and kill this bitch. You know, it'll be like, uh, okay, go there and kill this bitch. But there's like a little bit of a short story behind why you're killing that guy because he was a Japanese guy who actually betrayed the samurai and stuff like that. So it kind of ties
Okay.
into what you're currently doing as well. Which if you didn't see, which I think you saw from the first stream is basically you're trying to take over this island from the Mongols who've invaded it. And
Right.
your uncle, the guy who took care of you, he's been like caught up, and that's about it, essentially. I think there's another troop there. So like these troops keep like I think organically spawning in the game world. And the first time I've actually seen are these ducks? Are these birds? I don't know what birds they are, but the first time I've seen birds here in the lakeside. There's no like fishing mini game or any of that stuff by the way.
That's what I was wondering, yeah.
Sorry, I had to kill these guys because like they give you like materials and I need that for upgrade. Get it high, thank you.
As long as
So
they don't force us that skinning and animation
so
on you.
not just that. So I mean in a way like if you want good armor, if you want that upgrade, you should skin, but it's not like you won't be able to play a mission or something like that if you've not skinned, you know?
No, skin as in I mean that the skinning animation that comes
Yeah,
in
like
Dead by
in the oh
Daylight.
fuck. Now you saw I was trying to do a standoff with them, but they saw me, so I couldn't do the standoff. Right?
Right. It's weird that the archers like call their shots.
Yeah, they call their shots. I'm gonna go and change my stance now since I'm fighting swordsman. Let me see if I can parry. No, I'm not good at parrying, man. So this slow motion mechanic is an upgrade that I actually unlocked. It's not there by default.
Right,
And
right.
I can use it to kind of slow time down further as well.
Nice.
And see, I was just randomly doing this shit and I got supplies. Now these supplies will kind of help me to upgrade my armor or my sword or my weapon should I want to do that. And now my health regen. I've shown you how you kind of take those balls in. Now there's this random house here. Okay, let's go and see what's there in this house. But sometimes there have been cases where I met a lady in the house and she actually opened me up to a really cool quest line. You know, that took me somewhere else and gave me a cool reward and all. So,
Oh,
oops.
nice.
Platform this shit.
So how much time that you've been playing the game you spent on actual like the main quest, and how much time have you spent exploring
I
and
would say
side
it's
quests and
I
stuff?
would say it's half because one of the reasons I like doing the main quest is because a lot of like cool gear is kind of locked to that because it's story based. Like for
Sure.
example, like I wouldn't have got the bow if I had not done this one quest. Like I wouldn't have got the bow at all till now, you know.
All right.
And the good part is if you look at the screen, it tells you exactly what rewards each quest brings. So depending on your play style, you can say, oh, okay, this is going to give me something to kind of stealth better. This is going to give me something to like fight better. So let me go ahead and choose that.
Right.
Or you
Makes
can just
sense.
be like, you know what, fuck everything. Let me just go follow the storyline right now, get kitted out with whatever the game has to give me, and then I'll go explore the game world. You play it as you want. No hard and fast rules.
Right.
So when are you going to buy the game, dude?
Yeah, I just
So
bought
what are you
Last of
playing
Us
right
2.
now? Let me ask you this. What are you playing right now?
So I've been playing Odyssey as you mentioned.
Yeah?
I have also been playing NBA 2K20, which is like a completely different game than this,
Draw
but
your
it's
blades.
actually free on PS Plus, and I've not played a basketball game in like many years.
Is it fun?
So
Ugo!
if you're into basketball even a little bit, then it's very good. It has an insanely good story mode, especially for a
Okay.
sports game. So I'm quite enjoying it, and it's free, so it's even better.
Free is always better, bro.
Yeah,
But you tried Rise of the Tomb Raider?
I played it a while back when it had just come out, so I have not got. I didn't download that of PS Plus.
So honestly, I tried out Rise of the Tomb Raider right now, post Last of Us and all. And dude, let me tell you, this game has not fucking aged well, dude.
Yeah.
Let me give this guy one shot and I cut his hand off. Oh no, I didn't cut his hand off. Shit. Yeah, that game has not aged well, man. Like, it's really rough. So let me see if I can do once again the parry. I'll try and parry. Yeah, there you go. I guess I got a parry in.
Nice.
So if you do a parry, you can get it's one kill. So if you
So it's
counter
purely
attack
based on
immediately
observing
after,
the. So it's
sorry.
purely based on it's purely based on observing the animation. There's
Yeah,
nothing.
it's
There's no
yeah.
clues.
So I gotta wait till he's just about to strike, and then boom, I gotta
But some
get him.
guys give you a visual cue that red sparkle that happens
So
when
that's
they're
actually
about to
my
attack.
bad. So red means I can't parry that shot.
Okay.
So red means I
But they
can't
all
parry that shot.
but they all don't have that.
No, they
Like not
all
every
don't have.
attack
Like,
has that.
so I think this guy who I killed here, this dude had
The
a
higher
spear.
level guys.
Yeah, no, no,
Okay.
he's not a high level. He's just a tankier dude. So, like the fat big guy. So he had a spear or some kind of a long weapon. If he gets it to you, he kind of sends you flying. So you can't parry that. At least I can't as of now. So I need to kind of roll, land up behind him, and hit him like that.
Okay.
So there's a decent amount of variety. So I'll tell you what I like in this game, dude. Like, if you've seen with Odyssey, after a while, I don't know how much you play, dude. I could not be killed. Like, I physically, like, I think I was just like just just killing every fucker in like 2 3 shots, you know. But this game doesn't let you get so OP. That's what I like. So every combat is a challenge. Everything's like a little more intense, you know. And unlike Sekiro or something, it's not so hard that I'm like, fuck this, I don't want to play this shit anymore. I think with
Yeah.
some dudes here, we could stealth them maybe. Oh, see, there's a cat. Let me see if I can get some cool things here. So I think I'm a bomb here. Yeah. Just chain assassin. See, I didn't have to get my hands too dirty with these guys. I threw a bomb,
Nice.
disoriented them, chain assassinated them, boom, lights out, dude.
Nice.
So you play as you like. And like I said, the cherry on the cake, dude, is just so good looking. Like, I can't stop
That's what I was
fucking
just thinking as
admiring this
while you were
game.
playing. I was like, "Fuck, dude, this game looks
You know, normally
insane."
also it's kind of tough for me to kind of game and speak at the same time. With this game, it's doubly tough because, dude, I'm just so like engrossed in the visuals. I'm like, oh wait, I have to say something. Oh wait, I should do something. I'm like, fuck this, dude. Ooh, fuck, bitch, motherfucker. Oh, I need to change my stance for this guy, spear guy.
Oh shit.
Fuck, he missed my kick. Let me see if I can block him. I'm gonna kill this guy painfully though. He hit my horse. Cut his hand off. That's what happens when you fuck with my horse, bitch. So yeah, dude, I'm gonna enjoy the shit out of this game. I think people who are on the fence who've been reading bad reviews about people who are saying that, oh, it's not that good looking, oh, there's glitches. Like, nah, dude, it's not. In the grand scheme of things, it's worth it.
Dude, I mean, it's so different than any other open world game that forget playing. You even seen like just watching it and I can tell it's so different from anything else I've played.
Right? It's it's not the same usual run and gun shit, man. It's oh, sorry, my bad. I killed the deer for no reason. Doesn't give me anything. I felt bad, dude. You know what this game does give me vibes of though? There's a little bit of Red Dead in it in a way that you play Red Dead too.
Yeah, yeah.
So you know, like when you're like just wandering the plains, there's that sense of like I don't know how to describe it. There's just like that amazement. Like, dude, this is a game world. I want to just like chill out in. I want to like roam
Yeah,
around
yeah,
in. That's
yeah.
the kind of vibe I get with this game. And I love Assassin's Creed games, but sometimes I think they need to understand that less is more. Like, I don't want to be
Yeah,
like fucking engrossed every second of every fucking play time, you know? It's cool. I
yeah.
like that downtime. I want to do random shit. I want to stand on a mountain and play the flute, dude. I want to do that.
True.
So I don't know if you can see this like all the way in the horizon there, this smoke thing. It could be one of many things, you know. And if I want to, and which I will after we're done here, I'm gonna sit and explore what that is. Is that a smokestack? Is that a sign for help? Is that like a pond or kind of that lake kind of thing where I can go and like, increase my health? And
Right.
generally, I try not keep looking at the map going back, looking at the map going back. You know, I'll choose one direction, like I'm gonna go north, I'm gonna go south, and whatever comes my way, I'm gonna like role play and do that shit if I wanna. So if you crawl under houses, also there's like cool stuff sometimes you can find. And like, see this. This is not really a quest marker, but there's this dialogue over here. I don't know what this chick is gonna give me, or this guy, or whoever. You see?
They caught me at the crossroads north of Tsutsu. They take everyone who passes by.
They're controlling the roads to capture travelers and put them to work.
Is there anything that can stop them?
I'll try. But avoid that crossroads for now.
There are also some cool callbacks in the. Oh, actually, good. He gave me something. He updated my map. So based on what he told me, there's a new like explorable area on my map now, which I wouldn't
Right.
have found had I not come to this guy. And also, there are some cool callbacks to what you do in the open world. Like there was this time I saved like this, like a random group of bandits was harassing like a family. I killed them all. They said thank you, and then I met them at a safe house, and and they came and thanked me, and they just gave me like a random gift, and I'm like, cool, bro, you're welcome.
Awesome.
So why don't you tell me what game you're gonna play next, and this time I'm gonna come on your stream. I'm gonna check out what you're playing now. You gonna play
So
some
actually,
Odyssey?
so I'm going to play an obscure game. You won't know what's going on.
Which one
So
is
the
that, bro?
game, so one of the games, so there's a July sale on PSN, and so I picked up WRC8.
Okay, it's a
Which is,
racing game.
yeah, it's basically World Rally
I'm all the
Championship.
inspiration these days.
Actually one of the reasons I got it is because
Warriors would visit such
it's made by
places.
the same team that's making the new Test Drive Unlimited game.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So and also
It
I've not
is.
really played a proper rally
You
game
don't have
since
to be a warrior to
PS2 time.
benefit
So I
from
thought
poetry.
it'd be fun to get back to a rally game. So
So when you say
I
rally game, means it's gonna be like quite hardcore to play.
no, it doesn't. So the rally basically means that it's a different kind of motorsport where you're not racing against other cars. It's like more like a platformer where you're basically put in this very like technically like strenuous track, and it's basically you against the clock.
Mm-hmm.
And it's more like like to me it's more like a platformer than a racing game because there are no other cars for you to race. It's just you and the track, and it's not even like laps. It's just point A to point B. How fast you can get there.
Like even
So
oh, oh shit, fuck. Sorry. Like, is it like the Dirt Rally game? Like Dirt Rally also was there, right? There was a Dirt
yeah,
Rally game.
so Dirt Rally also they went back to Rally because they had it used to be called Colin McRae Rally first, and
Yes,
then
Colin McRae. Yes.
they made it Colin McRae Dirt, and then they dropped his name because he died.
Died.
Then it just
Yeah.
became Dirt. So now they brought Rally back, but I never actually got into the Dirt Rally games, which I actually want to. But now that this
Stay away, my lord.
WRC was on sale, I picked that up. Let me see how that is. So
So come
I
on,
think I
stream
might
that for
stream
us,
that.
dude.
Yeah, I might stream that.
I'm sure there'll be like there is like an audience for that as well because It seems like it'll have like a hardcore audience, like your normal NFS playing guys may not like that kind of game, right?
Probably also because it's like I said, it's you against the clock. There's no like five other
Racers and all.
cars
Yeah,
to
yeah.
overtake
Okay.
and all of that.
Fair,
So
fair, fair.
and it's very like off-road racing, so it's not like urban tracks or whatever like you might see in Need for Speed and things like that,
Speaking
or
of which,
even
have
Forza
you
Horizon.
played the new Need for Speed?
I played a bit. I never got into it.
Oh, we
I
should
got the
play that
game.
sometime, man. You should. Do you have it on the PS4?
I have it on PS4. Yeah,
We should play that together sometime. Me and I've got that game, man.
I wouldn't mind going back to it because I played a bit and I didn't really get into it.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed like a fun game, like more fun than some of the more recent Need for Speed games. So I'm
Dude,
down
but
with
the
that.
most fun playing together racing game is Forza
So
Horizon, dude. We need to get on that shit.
I actually have it, I think, on the PC though.
Even I have it on PC. I also have it on PS4, but
We
sorry,
should
Xbox
actually
One,
do
but
a
my
chilled out
Xbox.
Forza stream where we're just driving around, doing nothing, dude. That'd be
Yeah,
fun
yeah,
fucking stream. Let's do that shit, bro. Cool.
yeah.
So we hope you guys like this stream. This was us just messing around, talking shit about this game. Me not playing my best. Sorry about that. But I was hoping to kind of show you guys like a bunch of different things that I've personally unlocked. I'm only, as you can see, the map's like really big, and this is the map, and I'm still in the starting region, and I've not done everything of the starting region as well. So there's a there's a lot left for me to unlock. Maybe we'll do another stream down the line if you guys want to see that. But other than that, we hope you guys had fun. We'll see you in the next one. This is Nash and Sam signing off.
See you guys.